Match found.
Tes. Tes. Masuk bang, masuk. Oke. Bohongnya Wi. Apa bang? Apapun jadi.
They have no idea how heartless I am.
Like ya bang, kasih like nya bang, di tap layarnya guys. bodoh.
You'll have your intel, I promise.
I promise at the end. Jangan lupa di subscribe, like dan komen. Like, komen dan skill recap.
No.
Sini bang, ayo bang, gendong.
I'm out of here.
Hello. Scanning ahead.
They're dead.
Shock dart.
Insane.
Go.
Not ready.
Heal.
One enemy remaining.
Sniper bangke. Lu lihat snipernya, Cok. Lihat snipernya.
Harness your emotions, Neon. Just as we train.
Remake bang, remake. Saya Cok, headshot lalu gong. Shoot.
You're mine, Reina.
Enemy there they are. Enemy spotted. Net. Bye-bye.
Spike down. Attacker spawn.
Enemy spotted. Spikes in attacker spawn. That's three.
Last player standing.
Hoki bang. Apa gak?
Hi. Fight's not over, you know.
Cok. Si gogong. No. Fight's not over, you know. Santai. Masih bisa. Mau pistol bang, pistol.
Kick them out. I don't do visitors. Enemy A.
Pun.
Right here.
Marco! Enemy spotted! Mid!
Go, go, go! Enemy A. Reloading.
Still in sight.
Last player standing.
Stop. Orang. Gimana mainnya?
Spike planted.
Kena. Oh.
I'm nothing like the enemy clove. I wouldn't be caught
Bang,
dead
terus
in that
bang.
outfit.
Terus bang.
I'm out of here.
Jangan lupa tap lainnya guys.
Deep breath. Need help.
Can't use it.
Perfect. Enemy
Out of charges.
trick shots.
Last player standing.
Ih,
Spike down A.
Cok, bujatan dia.
Spike planted.
Bajingan. Nempel ini mana? Jangan gitu dong, ketahuan dong.
Weapon here.
One enemy remaining.
Dewa buat siapa ya? Mantap ya. Attack shot. Okay, nice. Gak apa.
A bow and arrow is old-fashioned, but sometimes old ways are best.
Op, cukup bang. Boleh sungguh. Tidak mainnya, please. Mainnya nih, please.
You are powerless.
Don't resist.
Spike planted.
Still in sight.
Last player standing.
Game apa ini?
Goodbye.
Kanan hati-hati bang.
Watch them run when lit by my sonar. That's when we strike.
There!
Serius bang. Oke bang, siap.
must shore up our defenses.
Get out of my way!
Spike planted.
My ult is ready.
My territory, my rules!
Cutting their vision.
Last player standing.
Cage trigger.
One tap this. Gimana
Charge and
mainnya nih,
shoot.
Bang?
Easy
Bang,
enough.
gimana, Bang?
Gotta go!
Gak ada improvement tetap baru, Bang.
I'm out of here.
Kali bagus, Bang. Enggak, gue duduknya ya. Pengaruh kursi. Bang, kau masih di sana, Bang? Kau masih di sini, Bang? Lo, Bang.
Taken out.
Enemy mark.
Tembak langit.
Right here.
One enemy remaining.
Ini. Banget, Bang. Nice, Bang.
One downside to being immortal.
I'm out of
Halfway
here!
dead.
Oke, Bang. Thank you for the subs. Sorry. Mantap. Thank you for the
Track them down.
tinggi.
Cutting their vision.
Rocket
I am the hunter.
Spike down mid.
Right here.
You are powerless.
Multiple enemies mid.
Can't use that. There. Can't use that. Still inside.
One enemy remaining. Spike down mid.
Forgive me if I don't pray.
reloading.
Iya nih, gak usah ya.
They're usually distracted once I reveal them.
Go!
Cool bet. Kan udah bilang mereka hoki doang.
They will cower!
Enemy A.
No need to suffer.
Ala renyah kau.
Gun here. Right.
30 seconds left.
Blind.
One enemy remaining.
Ôi, quá này, fully mẹ.
10 seconds left.
Weapon here.
See nothing.
Fully mẹ ơi, đúng không?
Fight till the end.
Băng, con đi
No matter what.
Headshot xa cái cô.
I have my
Anh dày. Bang, kok bisa sih bang sejago ini bang? Bisa dong. Kok lek oh? Masih lek sih ibu aneh beng. No. Ibu pengen sebenarnya. Baik ya boy.
We will reveal their secrets.
Beng sih semua. Nah, tak apa-apa.
Right, he found them.
Anjir, kayak kau lah. Eh.
Multiple enemies A. Shot down. No more.
Get inside.
Get lost.
Cutting their vision.
Reloading. Gun here.
Need healing. Need healing.
Gotta go. Have one of these.
Revealing area.
There they are.
Right here.
One enemy remaining.
Jago kau.
No peeking.
Boleh bang sejago ini bang.
They're just batteries. And I need a recharge.
Gotta go.
Udah renyah nih, udah dapat renyah nih bang. Bang, dapat renyah bang. Udah 10-7 nih. Ini tadi baru 23 lipat. 23.
For you, hermanita.
Ya.
The hunt begins.
Spike planted.
Eagle-eyed. My ultimate.
Here we go. Many enemies.
Enemy down.
Peeking.
Take flight. Not ready yet. Revealing area. There they are.
Last player standing.
What the heck is they doing?
Last round in the half.
Save nothing.
What the heck are they doing, bro?
Break's over.
You are powerless.
Spike planted.
Take flight.
Enemy B.
Cutting their vision. Stealing sight.
Coming through.
Adios.
One enemy remaining.
Shot dart. Thanks.
You failed.
Reloading.
Switching sides.
I'm out of here. My advice:
Apa yang benar?
don't get shot. Gotta go.
Apa gua taruh di bawah aja, oke. Ini bang, sini bang. Nah, ini bang, sini. Banyak banget barangku, Cok.
Go, go, go.
Nah, sini lah.
Reloading.
Dropping smokes. Reloading. Enemy A.
Scanning ahead.
Reloading. Reloading. Gotta go.
Reloading.
One enemy remaining.
Spike planted.
Reloading. Enemy spotted A.
You were barely worth the effort.
Gun here. My quiver is never full.
Go, go, go. I'm out of here.
Sini ketinggian, sini kerendahan.
Move.
Di mana nih?
Down.
Dropping smokes. Gotta go.
Spike down A.
I'm on spike. Gotta go. Coming through.
Revealing area. Spike carrier is dead.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
Don't worry. Your life won't go to waste.
Gun here. Gun here. What do you say, drone? Ready to stretch your wings?
Go, go, go.
Sorry bang, sorry bang. Sorry bang. Jangan kesini lagi bang. Keyboard apa lah?
I will find you.
Reloading.
Can use that.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Go, go. Reloading. Reloading.
Revealing area. Reloading.
Reloading. Enemy A. Watch out.
Cutting their vision.
Deploying drone.
Reloading. I'm out of here.
My ult ready. Pathetic.
Right
Reloading.
here. Spike planted.
Can't use that.
One enemy remaining.
Cutting their vision.
Scan.
Last player standing.
Hoki banget dia. Not an anti, that is a
Clutch.
stupid thing. Bang, kau kok ke bawah terus bang? Mau kasih mereka lihat keyboard, jangan bang.
Listen up. Kill them before they kill us.
Cepat cepat panas. Udah gak apa-apa lah, di atasnya lah ini taruhnya. Cepet banget panasnya bang. Sini bang, sini. Nah sini. Lo cek apa? So aku di sini bang. Nah.
Roll for initiative.
They will cower! Reload.
I'm out of here.
Blind.
Gotta go.
Scanning ahead.
Dropping smoke.
Reloading.
Take this. Go.
Our spike carrier is killed.
Spike down A.
Deploying.
One enemy remaining.
Reloading.
Look your
My ult
enemy
is
in
ready.
the eye. It helps with accuracy.
Gampang ini mah. Awas nih.
I need this.
I'm out of here.
My thanks.
What do you need?
Quick feet, quick trigger.
No.
There.
Gotta go. Get out of my way. Watch out.
Reloading.
Drop my moves. Reloading.
Come on.
Still in sight.
I'm out of here. Gotta go. Reloading. Go.
Spike planted.
One enemy remaining.
Enemy spotted. Back like I never left.
Time for a break. Reloading.
Stay taut as a bowstring. The fight demands it.
I'm out of here. Gotta go.
Right here.
Go.
The hunt begins!
Here we go.
Revealing area.
Gampang.
Drop in a smoke.
Spike
Drop in a
planted.
smoke.
Right here.
One enemy remaining.
My rules.
Camera taken out.
Cutting their vision. My old friend. Be grateful I killed your queen.
Act on my intel. Don't give them time to reposition.
Baca aku genang tak? Klik farming kah? Klik farming. Kupet tau FPS-nya. Gila. Jadi gopek.
Come into the unknown.
They will cower!
Tiny.
enemy remaining.
Damn.
My ult is ready.
Gotta go.
Ya tukang ngeplank ya.
Here. Trap.
Match point.
Let's end their misery.
Ngedep bro. Kek. Bang ada pandai. Panda bro. Uber beruang. Kali ini.
Oh shite, I lost my pet rock.
Gotta go.
There.
Stop it.
Reloading.
My turn. My turn.
You alright?
I have them now.
Reloading.
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 Enemies on A.
Reloading.
Still inside.
Take flight.
One enemy remaining.
Enemy spotted. Planted.
Attackers win.
We'll do it again and again and a bunch of other times after that.
My ultimate's ready!
My ultimate is ready. Blinding. Blinding.
Hi guys, I'm back. Apakah kalian mendengar suaraku guys? Yes. Apa kita nonton VCT dulu? Thank you yang mau nonton Valorant. Kita nonton VCT dulu. Boleh tinggal sih. Mainnya lah, main display. Salah bang, jangan display. Bentar ya. Sorry bang, masih pemula. Apa ya? Window capture ya. YouTube. Mana kita buka YouTube dulu. Kami mikir.
Again, we know Wolves like to make use of all that round time, and Spring is rewarded for his patience. Monyet just trundles up to check that A main. He's not ready for the angle. We probably won't see it again, but this time it works.
He's taken timings in main before and they worked out, but haphazard in that situation to just extend himself in there. Spring in a cheeky off angle. This site is absolutely free for the taking. Here come Wolves. Annihilation pop, just in case someone is there, they would at the very least be on the run. YU, can he be caught?
He is well tucked. Xfero's not gonna. Oh, Finesse! He had the knife in his hands! Oh, Jemkin at least
30 seconds.
can get involved.
Spike
But RRQ are down to 3 now. Need to work their way in from upper. It's a fragment and then it's a grab there. Cushy caught in place.
Do they dare go for this 3-4? Look at the state of their economy. Suvat still with a Hunter's Fury. He got that up from planting the spike. I'm really in a great position to use it, however. Spam on the crazy guy. Cushy's weak as well.
He's in on this side. Lysol leads. Nice recon bolt there from Cushy. But they are going to walk away here. 3 gun savers. The risk is far too great this late in the half.
Time has completely dwindled. They're just simply relying on the final round of this half to get to only 4 on Ascent defense. They have ultimates to contend with here. Real danger of a one-sided blowout half for Wolves.
Is that my boy Lysor on his feet?
Oh, Lysor can't wait to just stand up and look at the other team.
Is that guy at the end of
no arm movement, just simply standing up.
It's like the guy at the end of the flight who knows he's not getting out of the plane for a while but wants to stand up in the aisle still. Like, oh, I gotta stretch my legs, sorry. I hate that guy.
RRQ investing everything they can. They've got Guardian for Xfero. Wolves have done such a great job working the map, exploiting some over pushes from RRQ to get info. Jemkin wants to fight this in main. He has Monyet with a grab that comes down. Paranoia should get some big value.
Almost punished for that timing, but Jemkin was positioned forward in wide. And then he dines on the attackers. Sufat at least able to punish him for it, but I mean, 3 kills. It's more than enough for RRQ to relieve the pressure of this round 12 that could have set them to 3-9.
That time just giving Monyet a friend to help him in A main. A very simple trap setup, but incredibly effective as the Paranoia catches multiple players, isolates a second duel. When that re-swing comes in from Spring. Now listen, if there were a couple players that I would trust to maybe come up in the clutch here, it would definitely be Sufat and YU right now. It's not out of the question. It's going to be incredibly difficult.
Suvat's definitely lost the element of surprise here and been revealed by that neural theft. Known to RRQ as lingering near A main.
30 30 seconds left.
Instead, he'll try and find yet another opportunity. There's obviously neural theft here for YU. Should there be an appropriate corpse?
Recon goes
I
into
know
market,
exactly.
but won't really help. There's still a triple mid. Oh, there's a Wax Sparrow.
Spike down A.
He knew what was afoot. He knew what was coming.
And there's just no time left for Sufat. Pinged out as well. 12 seconds. This round is absolutely done. So
10 seconds
RRQ, at the very least, managed to get themselves to 4 before we move on to the second half. But this was all about Wolves. Sufat with that phenomenal clutch.
Switching
Juicy
sides.
finding the moments as well. Everybody was really getting involved there. Excellent start for the team that always remained the underdog.
Farming aura, farming kills. Can they find themselves in a winning position on Ascent? It's a great start for Wolves. We'll be back with more from our first map of the series right after this.
Save me from my silent hell. Break me out of my own spell. It's never gonna be the same. Always tell myself it's my fault. I'm counting on my mistakes. It's just how my blood flows. It's never gonna be the same. Always tell myself it's my fault. I'm counting on my mistakes. It's just how my blood flows.
Coming back to you at halftime here on Ascent between RRQ and Wolves. And not exactly the start that RRQ were looking for, but against Gen G and Pacific, they only got 3 defense side rounds, still won the map, so fear not if you're an RRQ fan. Here's your Coinbase Econ report. Looking across, it's pretty clear to see that Spring is an outlier with a great showing. Monyet also, just a very efficient river. His Econ rating is a measure of how much damage you're able to get per credit spent. RRQ on quite a few ecos. Monyet still able to find some success there, but not enough to give them more than 4 defense side rounds wide.
We'll see if Jump can pick things up in regard to the cash to damage ratio on this attack side. Was investing in the operator a lot, occasional value, but not enough to completely justify the investment that they were making into it over and over for a period of time. Let's see if RRQ can start off hot on this attack side, get things rolling.
A 67% attack round win rate for RRQ in Pacific. They really flipped the map out there. It's bizarre to watch. But a ton of fun. But are they warmed up? Well, missing the group stage. They do look a little bit shaky. Their stars are not firing outside of a couple of isolated occasions in the first half.
Now you're getting the information on main. Hit about to come in from RRQ. There's the dash in from Jemkin. Wants to get to switch. Door going to be closed. YU wins the first engagement.
YU's been on a heater this game. There's no other way to put it. And he's going to continue, apparently. Crazy guy hit right between the eyes. Monyet easily is able to handle the Cypher. Cushy gives it a tap, but no stick. This is going to buy time for Lysor to group up here with Spring.
Lysor does have a grab net thrown out, but no connection. Monyet on such low HP. At some point, they're going to have to get this spike down. Wolves are just going to bide their time until that moment actually comes in. No reason to rush.
Shock dart? Okay, Recon has just come back up for Cushy. It's probably the timing that they were waiting on. He's going to come up and attempt to plant. Lysor, Monyet. Oh, he gets off the line! Oh, that hurts! Monyet had too much to look at and he'll be overwhelmed! Lysor! Lightning Rock for criticism. Has his team behind him. Self-belief pumping. We got 3 players out of 6.
They're all on their feet.
We could have just gone standing desk and saved on budget, honestly.
YU wins a crucial first blood engagement against Jemkin. The rest of the team try to swing it together. Yeah, it does get down to this 2 versus engagement against Jemkin. The rest of the team try to swing it together. Yeah, it does get down to this 2 versus 2 because somehow a very low HP Mon yet even things up with the trades, but it's just not enough. It left those last 2 players on such low health.
And it was the timing of Monyet just looking away off the direction of Speedway. Really just fate that dictated that, but man, that really hurts them there. And there's a sense of destiny about Wolves here to take a round like that. And they are going to continue this momentum they built in that first half. Defense side pistol 1. RRQ need to come up with something soon.
Can't imagine it's going to be on this round. It's just 5 classics. And again, I can't help but feel like we need to just harken back to yesterday with XLG making their debut in this same situation. Not playing hot with it coming into the game. Juicy tapping everybody down.
Will it blend? RRQ edition? The answer is yes. Crazy Guy straight into Spring's line of sight. Or rather Cushy. Crazy Guy himself now will have to try and salvage here, and really, this is one of those situations with an astronomically low % chance of success. Cypher util up the wazoo here on this B site. Crazy Guy who had to spend a lot of time in Tier 2 to sort of prove himself, but crazily experienced player.
He's been competing in TAC FPS games for over 10 years at this point. I remember him debuting as a Phenom substitute AWPer at a DreamHack tournament way back in 2015. Has had a redemption arc as of the last couple years. Qualified with Bleed.
Against
Juicy
Jemkin.
on that team against Jemkin. This game is pretty story-rich. The histories between these players, and then had those struggles with Bleed in that debut season in Pacific, had to go back to Challengers, work his way back into the VCT, joins up with RRQ, and that's when his team has gone on a run. Their best placement historically had been a 5th, 6th, and then they win. They come in first. They beat Gen G and PaperX to do so. It's been an insane run for them, but now it's just a matter of holding their nerve on the stage when the pressure is raising further, when the consequences are higher, and the teams are showing out. This Wolves squad have come in just bringing everything they've got. Their players individually have been white hot all tournament long.
RRQ need to find a way to generate some momentum of their own. It's this buy round that really has to be the start of all that. Is a pretty sizable grab there. Oh, juicy. The temptation, of course, I understand. A lot of guns trained on that corner direction.
Can't be mad at a play like that on a bonus round. If it connected onto Manya, that could have been a sick combo into multi-kill. They love this grab net pop flash play. Going to keep RRQ on their toes at any given time. That trap can be sprung. They pivoted all the way over towards this A side. Dark cover going to obscure the view from Tree. Trips broken by Chalk as well. Scaling now into the site for Wolves. They want to commit. They want to anchor.
Ah, what you lit up. That is perfect use of that recon util. Cushy going to capitalize on his own application of the recon in the middle of the smoke spring. Eventually will be pacified. Not before he takes his pound of flesh out of the game.
Sufal working his way through heaven, would love to accomplish getting
one
at
enemy
least
remaining.
a bit more damage, but it's not
love
going
one
to
or two
happen.
more guns, Wyatt. But Lysol with the Ghost.
Oh yeah.
Definitely put in the least advantageous position.
That being said, a kill would get him closer to that annihilation.
We only really saw one of them from Lysol, and just missed clipping a player over towards tiles in that first half. Again, Lysol a huge part of, the engine room in terms of stall utility. Of course, that Gravnet play didn't quite go off the way they planned it. Lysol will bathe in the blast. we'll get on with our lives. Round at number 16 coming at you. And RRQ, with their first buy, maintain 4 Vandals.
Someone is B.
Oh, okay, little turn.
He just turned quick enough, saved his team
Enemy remaining.
potential demise.
That kill there is big. I mean, Sufat obviously trying to intervene. Caught on that rotate attempt. Hannes Fury for Cushy here.
You have to keep your eyes on him in this round. Impressive to see him top fragging in this game as well. I mean, typically for this team, it is just Jemkin taking over at all times. The rest of the players sort of even statistical spread. Smokes.
Shadows.
That kill was collected.
Okay, well, classic Spring. Tries to jump out there, get a bit of a fight. Juicy trades. Lysol here with only a Guardian to work with and completely caught by that Hunter's Fury. Xvero just wants to bust the door down now, quickly. Assume control of his A side as already the rotates coming in. Now, Sealfat has the Odin.
I know exactly where you are.
Will be revealed here now by that Cypher ult.
Going to keep Wolves at bay right now. Perhaps he's just going to opt to save. Sufat would love to get a tag with this drone and someone to spam down with the Odin, but
got Jemkin.
It's not going to happen. Recon, they're going to try to scale in. Time dwindling a bit.
They don't have the money for this. To risk these weapons here, they're going to go for it. Sealfat here is committed, clearly. In for a penny, in for a pound, he says. But the player inside tree, it's Jemkin, is going to show some leg here and be a little quicker on the trigger finger to boot. RRQ are clambering desperately back into the map.
Couple good multiplayer faces at the end there, just to clean things up from main and back gen. Spring going for a questionably aggro play, swinging out there.
He presents himself, doesn't he?
Before the flash actually popped from Juicy, the timing just a little bit off. And then Juicy does find a moment to pop himself out of the smoke, but at that point, he's already down one. Things are getting traded out.
It is mistakes like that, that missed timing on the pop flash for Spring, that are going to be punished by a team of RRQ's caliber.
100%. They are quality in terms of the fundamentals, trading things out effectively. Nothing crazy on that round, just a good A split. Wolves hoping to catch someone unaware in A main, but that won't be the case. And it seems like with Monyat being near enough to hear that pressure coming, RRQ will be happy to just get into this B site, which they're going to imagine will be lighter on players, and they are absolutely correct. Going to get things for free. Opportunity to build towards a couple ultimates here. Crucially, Crazy Guy going to have the null command into the next. That has always been one of the highest value ults that you can get on this Ascent map with the age-old comp.
And the pattern that RRQ have made use of to their great success over in Pacific is really simple. It's Jemkin gets first kills. In their final series against Gen G, he was 26 for 12. First kills, first deaths.
Insane.
We mentioned like he has 137 of those in Pacific, and the next closest player is 85. It is an absurd outlier stat that RRQ always get Jemkin in position to succeed in these early rounds. Now, this example, of course, is against basically a full save, so I wouldn't write home about it, but that has been kind of the core of their play.
I'm sorry, Sufat? Sufat check?
That's, that did not go as he had planned.
Okay, he'll be on the Guardian.
I get that he doesn't want to give it ult off, but maybe...
he was a little bit too far away to run into the spike explosion.
It's like the plot of I Am Legend. He's like the only guy left after the fallout. That's not where you want to be.
All right, Wolves are going to pick up the Operator. It is crucial to the success of this double Sentinel comp. You want to be able to use that off with your Yoru and have it route the attacking team into the sites that are specifically littered with a ton of that Sentinel utility. It's crucial for this machine to be working. Pop flash coming through, Jemkin on the swing, but Juicy gets out of dodge, posts up on a safer angle.
Jemkin is insistent. While he has that tailwind active about trying to take a fight, he has to tuck this corner.
Sufat tries to timing him walking back out.
Here.
Just spamming with that Guardian. High bullet penetration. Pop flash from Juicy wants to get out. Recon as well to post up on the angle. I like this, but Jemkin might just timing him.
It's Jemkin's individual brilliance that's allowed him to succeed in these situations prior. Null command coming out. Crazy Guy instantly knocked. This time Spring on a much safer line. Deep on the A side flattens the KO. Somewhat of a sell of this fake, I guess, as RRQ now turn their eyes over towards the B side of the map. There's going to be a player to Jemkin's immediate right. Crossing here could be dangerous. Spring has dealt now with that KO properly. And in comes the Cocoon. Nice little catch off the Annihilation here. And Wolves aren't really in a great position to help Juicy out. No, Jemkin got caught. Kochi pushes in a boathouse, though. Up on numbers are RRQ. But YU and Spring, high school classmates, now have to put it together. 5 years of play together. They themselves have said they are on the same wavelength. Need to bail Wolves out here.
They were just a little bit too far away in the rotate, but they catch the first on Xfero. Monyet is so weak. Real opportunity to clutch things out.
Revealed there, pinged out by the Neural Theft. Big opening made here by YU. Cushy trying to keep Wolves at bay, but they are coming, and they've got a taste for blood. Cushy's third of the round. What a flick from YU. Nobody knows where Cushy was. It doesn't matter. 4K for the Sova, and RRQ again. Another giant step towards evening up this game. Then attack side prowess for RRQ on full display.
Cushy is just putting on a clinic on the Sova right now. So dangerous to get into the site. Lysor was inevitably going to find someone with that Annihilation, playing defensively all the way in the back. But that still wasn't enough. Wolves were just too far away. The rotates coming from A were not there in time to assist. Sure, Lysor gets the one, but he is completely overwhelmed by the numbers of RRQ, and Xfero gets a great moment to push towards spawn, get in the dark cover, catch out one of those Wolves players who felt like, I need to get in here to help Lysor ASAP. I need to try to flood in to assist. Get a timing right now, swing towards stairs, get a fight, but it just doesn't come, and Coach Fade now getting into that and second time out of the game.
Two things I'm looking for from the Wolves side of things is the early play from Spring. Much better in that last round. Took Crazy Guy down instantly, playing a much safer spot over on that A site. And can Wolves generate an early advantage off of this GravNet flash combination? We've seen it once. It was against a, it was a bonus round for Wolves. They really need to throw what they can at Jemkin to stop him from getting rolling early. Those Jet first kills, no joke. We've talked about the stats already. It's a huge part of RRQ's run here. Jemkin has